Hello, justice lovers. There is a quick update on Dogo's case. Dogo is the man who died at premises of a celestial church at Shongotedo area after a jar, and there are controversies as to the cause of his death. The last update I gave on the matter was that it might not be necessary since it is the state's pathologist that will be doing it. But the family and their lawyer have suggested otherwise. They have insisted they would have to get an independent pathologist for the sake of fairness, for the sake of being sure about the fairness in the process. That it will be better that they also monitor it. So I will also want to advise, therefore, that since it is a fact-finding mission, I think it will be fair. There are two parties in this case, so that one party will not be thinking anything is manipulated against them. Since one party is interested in getting independent pathologists, the other party should also endeavor to get theirs. So I will only say that the church can afford a pathologist on their own. I think they just do like this. The church can afford it, but the family is a weak party in this case. The family will not be able to afford it. So they are pleading for public to support them in their quest to raise funds. They already have a lawyer now. They have now found a pathologist, but they will need to be able to pay. They need financial muscle. We are all looking for here is just a fairness, okay? In this case now, the church is also should also be interested in knowing what actually caused Dogo's death. It is in everybody's interest to know what caused his death. So if both parties come with an independent pathologist, as they are now insisting, then it will make sense, so that at the end of the day, everybody agrees as to the outcome of the autopsy result. Because in the past, we have had people arguing as to outcome of autopsy. I don't want to mention cases because I don't want to remind families of traumas or events that can cause trauma. But you all know there are many public cases already of people doubting autopsy reports. So it will be fair for everybody to know the outcome and agree to the outcome. So it is to this end that I want to say Dogos Brothers account will be used to collect the support or donations you want to give to the family to be able to come to a reasonable close on this matter. So Dogos Brothers account is right now on your screen. That is Paul is his name, Dogos brother. So while you are doing that, you also remember that the second case we are also handling, this one is versus the police. The first one, which is Dogo's case, is the church and Dogo's family. They want to be sure the cause of death. So Dogo's family is a weak party in this case because they do not have the financial strength. So let us assist them. That is the account to help Dogo's family. The other account that you will see next is that of Mubarak, is for the case of Mubarak Sonyaolu, the boy who was shot dead at Mero Command. The case suffered setback because they lacked fund the other time. So now there is need to revive the case, but they need fund. As we speak right now, we only have 25,000 naira. That is my own personal donation to their cause. But we need further support because they do not have enough money to continue to prosecute, to fight, because the police is not responding to their case. The boy has been abandoned in the morgue since November 2021. This is July 2023. Count how many, is 1 year plus how many months now. So, and it's not fair. So the police is not responding to the family. They say when they are ready, they just come and collect the body and go and bury. In fact, they are even asking them to go and pay to collect the body. So we just want to approach it legally for them. So those are the two cases now. So the first account is to support Dogo for autopsy and other logistics they may need for pursuing justice. We just want fairness in the first case all of us just want to see what killed Dogo. I'm not sure there was CCTV installed in premises of that church that could have assisted. And by the time we got there, we saw that the building of the church was already destroyed, and things inside it were carted away, in fact burnt. So I'm not sure they had CCTV. If they have, it would have helped. But in this case, the only thing we are left with is investigations, and one of such investigations we can rely on is autopsy to really figure how he died. So we now need help for the family, because they feel the circumstance surrounding the death is too controversial to be accepted, for the explanation the church gives to be accepted. And the second thing is the other case I told you. That's the second account you see, to help the poor family of Mubarak to come out with more press conferences, to come out with, they have a new lawyer, but they don't have fund. So we just want to help these two families. So if I may recommend, of course I can't dictate, but if I can recommend, you may want to do, maybe depending on how the order of importance to you or how each touches you, you may want to do maybe 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, 50-50, or 100-0, depending on how each of the matters touch you. So if you have maybe 100 naira, for instance, or 100,000, or 1 million, as the case may be, depending on your capacity, you want to split by percentage to say, okay, this Dogo's case, I would like to support with so amount. This other case, I would like to support with so amount. Just decide as you are led. So all you are just looking for is justice for the weak. Justice for the weak. Because if outcome is perceived to be unjust, it is still injustice. So justice must not only be done, but must be seen to have been done. So let justice be seen, and let the justice be convincing as justice. That is why we are doing what we are doing. So it is not to persecute anyone. It is just to say the both parties should come to an agreeable close on the incident. It has happened, but what would pacify, what would be compensating enough? Truth is compensating enough. If I know that, oh, this is actually what happened, it will be compensating enough. But how do we arrive at the truth? In the Nigerian context, so we need to rise up as justice lovers. God bless you all as you support.